welcome back to the Instant for Fun podcast. I'm Kirsten, also known as the Instant for Fun Rivalry, and this is episode 21. So if you are a new viewer, welcome. If you are a previous viewer, welcome as well. And today is December 15th, 2012, and so yeah. And this week has been kind of crazy, not for me, but for the world, I guess, because there's been two shootings, one that was in Oregon, one that's in Connecticut, and I just thought, when I heard those two shootings that happened in 1 week, I thought, wow. It just, really, wow to me. It's just, it's so sad, because yesterday I was sitting down, and my mother said, oh my goodness, there's just another shooting in Connecticut at this one elementary school, and I'm like, really? And so it was super sad. There was a lot of children that did pass away and some teachers. And so please pray for those people and also for the people in in Oregon that did also lose their families as well, some of their family members. So please pray for those two bad, awful shootings. So because really that's just, I don't know. It's awful to me because it just really made me sad and wonder why is this happening. So please pray for those two bad shootings, one in Oregon, one in Connecticut. So anyways, on a happier note here, I can just get to the show. So I have a couple thank yous this week, and so I can just get to it. And also, I'm wearing my new clothes I got last week. Oops, you can see the hanger thing right there, but I'm wearing my new clothes I got last week, so I'm just wearing that pullover thing, and I'm also wearing a thermal, and then those bright red jeans, those bright red jeggings I got. But anyways, I just wanted to show you. So I have a couple thank yous, so I can just get to it. So the first thank you is everyone who's joined the group. There is 85 members in the group, so yay! So yeah, so I'm very excited. I think we have 15 more to go. And so I'm super excited, and if you have friends out there that are not joining the group or don't know about the group, please invite them, because I would love to reach to 100 so we can have a 100 prize giveaway. So I'm really excited about that. So please go and tell people to join the Knit and Swing for Fun group. Also, I just want to say thank you to everyone who's understanding about last week's episode. Last week's episode was a pain in the behind because YouTube got a new format. And what I mean by that is they updated their website. And so there's all this bunch of new stuff. And I tried uploading my video at least 10 times. And what I did is, when I'm done recording, I usually just edit the episode, put the slideshow in, edit some mistakes that I did, and then export it, and then that usually takes 2 hours, and then I upload it to YouTube. But I tried uploading it to YouTube a couple times. The first time it was uploading because it was acting normal, but my brother, he unplugged the internet because it wasn't working for him, because he does those video games. And then I tried uploading that night again, and it didn't work. And then every single day until I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday, it uploaded. So I just want to, I was really happy it did upload. So I just want to say thank you to everyone who did understand about how late the episode was this week, because it was just super late. It was up on a Tuesday. And so yeah, so these episodes will be a little bit together, not far apart, but when I record them, they were on different dates. So last week when I record, that was on December 9th, and today is December 15th. So so it's a regular week, but it was just uploaded on a later day. I also want to say thank you to my mother. She doesn't watch the show, but I think I told you guys this a couple months ago, but I got my report card in, and I got straight A's, and so she put in the membership in for me for the And We've Knits magazine, so every season, so spring, winter, fall, all that type of stuff. So she put this note on my desk this morning when I woke up, and she says, Kirsten, I paid and spent, my mom's handwriting is messy, but she said, Kirsten, I paid and sent the sent this today, 12:15, love mom. This is for your good grades and study habits. So I always try to do my best in school. I always get straight A's, and so yeah, and actually this year I'm really doing well in math. Math wasn't my best subject last year, but I'm like getting it this year. It's so weird because I hate geometry. I'm taking geometry, so it's just awful. But like when I went down to school on Thursday, I was like getting every single answer right. So I'm like, wow. So anyways, I just want to thank you to my mom because she did order that for me from Interweave. Also, I want to say thank you to Kaylee and Allison. They did get their project bags that I sewed for them. And I just want to say thank you for letting me know that you got your bags. So, and I hope you two enjoyed them. And Kat and Deb, I'm still waiting for your response on if you got the bag or not. So just please let me know if you did. Also, I want to say thank you to Melissa, and that's Knits with Kittens. She's sending me a package. She did say it was supposed to arrive 2 days ago, but I guess the mail's slow here. We've been having a lot of storms lately, so yeah, because it is very gloomy and dark out. It doesn't really seem like it because of my window, but it has been very gloomy and dark and all that type of stuff, and all the rain's coming in, so I don't know if it's that or I don't know, but I just want to say thank you to her. I'm very excited when the package is coming, when it comes, because I just really, really love fan mail. And also, if you want to send me fan mail, please contact me through Ravelry, Knit and Spin for Fun. Please PM me, and you can send me anything. It can be stuff that you don't want anymore. It could be a postcard where you're from, a letter, anything. I would absolutely appreciate it and love it. So if you want me to send fan mail, please do so. And that's all of the thank yous for this week. So let's get to the works in progress. So this morning I was writing out the show notes, and I was thinking to myself, wow, I don't have anything on the needles because I finished 2 things this week. And I'm like, well, my mother really wants a beret because I knitted her a beret last year, and she says it's too big. Now last year I wasn't the best knitter. I was like, I was in between, but this year I really improved. So I am knitting her a new beret, and the beret that I'm knitting is the One Beret Recipe by Kirsten Kapoor, and she has the same name as me. So it's One Day Beret Recipe by Kirsten Kapoor, and that's what it looks like. It is a free pattern on Ravelry. And so I started knitting it this morning. I'm only like that way through, and I'm knitting this on a size US 8, 5.0 millimeter, I think. And I'm knitting it out of Lion Brand woolies, like usual. Shocker, I know. And it's in the Sea Spray colorway. So this very like gray baby blue. It's coming more like a turquoise on camera, like a light turquoise, but it is like a baby gray blue. So I really like this, and my mom likes it as well. And I did knit her something for Christmas this year already, which I'll show you in the finished object section. But I'm like, and I decided this morning, well, she really wants a beret, so I'll just give her the object I made her that I'll show you in a second, and this as well for Christmas. So I just started. I'm still on the setup rows. Not really setup rows, it's not a shawl, but it is a top down hat, and I don't like top down hats at all. I prefer bottom up. But it's weird because I like doing toe up on socks. But anyways, this is what it looks like. I really like it. I love knitting with Lion Brand woolies. It's like one of my go-to yarns because it's machine washable. It doesn't feel like acrylic, and it's super nice to work with, and the stitch definition is also great. So anyways, that's what I'm working on, and again, it's the One Day Beret Recipe by Kirsten Kapoor, and her Ravelry name, I think it is Through the Loops. I'm not sure, but anyways, that's what I'm knitting. And again, not fabulous work in progress because I only started, but you know me. I'm a monogamous, I cannot say that, knitter. I don't like all types of projects on the needles at once. So I will probably try next year be a polygamous knitter. Polygamous is like more than one project, like just for maybe, I don't know, for a month and see if I can do it. But anyways, so that I am going to do my New Year's resolution soon at the end of December, so yeah. So this is what it looks like. So again, not very impressing, but like not wonderful to see, but again, that's my work in progress, and I'm storing that in my robot bag. And I did I did sew Kaylee, Knit Kid Podcast, her bag and robots as well. So hers is different. I have a yellow lining, she has a green lining. But anyways, I'm storing that in my robot bag. So that's the only work in progress for this week. Now off to FOs. So let me see. I have 2 FOs for this week. First FO is the For Good hat. I was knitting this last week, and I did finish it. Let me see. I forgot when I finished it, but I finished it like a couple days ago. So again, it's the For Good hat by Megan Williams. Megan Williams is a part of the Sockinette Zombies podcast. So that's the name of the pattern. That's her sister who sadly passed away. And that's the hat and what it looks like. And this is a paid pattern on Ravelry, and this was given to me by Twinkie Creations. So thank you again. And so this is what it looks like. I knitted this out of, where's the leftover yarn? Here it is. I knitted this out of Lion Brand Wool Ease in the Dark Roast Heather colorway on a size US 6 4.0. And again, I have like a lot of yarn left, so I might make another one or just make a monster out of this. So that's what I have left. And this is what it looks like. I did make the medium size, so I am going to block it out. And I still need to get buttons for it. As you can see, that's where the buttons go, like right here. And I still need to take photographs for it. So my mom is getting me buttons right now at the store. She needs to run errands, send out Christmas gifts and stuff. So I asked her, can you please give me some buttons? So she is. I hope she picked out the correct ones because, you know, my mother's not a very crafty person. But anyways, I showed her the color and stuff, and I said, like, I want a white buttons, like 2 white buttons for this, because I think white will be a nice accent on the raspberry color. So anyways, that's what it looks like. I really like the stitch pattern to it. As you can see, you can't really tell, but I really like it. It's super stretchy. I'm not going to take it off my hat right now. Well, I guess I can. My hair is pretty dirty and messy today because I didn't take a shower yesterday, but that's what it looks like. I really like it. I wore it to a Christmas party last night, so that's what it looks like. And I really like it. I just might wear it for the rest of the show, so I'll put that other hat over there. And my second FO for the week is this scarf. That's what it looks like. And I knit this out of, where's the yarn label? Here it is. I knit it out of Red Heart Blue Clay, and it's the ribbons yarn. And the fire color, and the colorway Fire. And I knitted this for my mother for Christmas. And last week I told you guys about how she was kind of picky on what type of color she wanted, but I decided that I wanted to knit this for myself. But when she says, "Oh my goodness, I love this color, I want to wear it," and stuff like that, and I'm like, well, this is going to be yours then. So this is hers. She did see it, and she knows she's getting it for Christmas, so she really likes it, and I hope she wears it. So it's super nice. I will be taking, again, photographs of this as well. And it's super warm. I love these scarves. I knit this like in 2 days. It was super quick and easy. So yeah, great project to knit. And this yarn was only like $4 at Joann. So very inexpensive yarn. And this is what it looks like. And I did knit this on a size US 8, 4.0 millimeter. And so, is it 4.0? No, 5.0. And so that's what it looks like. So it's super nice and ruffly and soft and cuddly, and so I hope she enjoys that. Also, my grandfather, he wanted a hat for me for Christmas, and so I was like, I don't really want to knit you a hat because he just wants a plain old black hat. I'm like, that's very boring to knit. I didn't tell him that, but I just said to myself, that's very boring. So I decided not to make him a black hat. I gave him my socks I knitted when I was like very young. My very first pair of socks are gigantic, because I did not know how to knit socks back then, but I'm sending those to him. It is on my Ravelry page. It is the red socks on there, so I might post a picture here to show you guys, but I doubt it because I don't have that picture on my computer anymore. But anyways, that's what I also sent out. That's not a finished object, but I just wanted to tell you guys that. Now off to spinning. I do have spinning this week. Last night or 2 nights ago, I bound up the first singles of the Knit by Design fiber. This is what it looks like. And what I do when I spin is I wind up all of my singles from the fiber and spin it from the center pull ball. I don't like spinning from 2 bobbins because I do get leftovers, but I just winded up the first couple ounces of the fiber because my bobbin was getting too full. And then last night while I was talking to my friends, like texting them, I started spinning the other half. Let me get you a good see what it looks like. So that's thickness. I'm spinning it a little thicker, but you know how it goes. Like I said last week, spinning is an art. Everything's an art, so I don't care. So that's what it looks like. And I am starting to fractal spin it. I was just pulling off chunks of fiber and spinning it from that, but I just split it down the middle and I was spinning it fractally. Is that a word, fractally? But anyways, so I just put it into balls. So I have 4 balls left, or 5 balls. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 of these balls left to spin. I am trying to spin a ball a day, so I can get this fiber done. So I will be starting to apply this, I would say hopefully next week or by the end of December. So I am going to get this fiber done by end of December. So that's one thing for spinning. So again, that's Knit by Design fiber, and it is superwash merino wool, and I think it's something Skies colorway. I haven't looked at the colorway. So anyways, this is good to me by Deb C Quilts, and again, thank you, Deb, very much for everything. I love spinning all the stuff that you sent me. So that's what spinning is for this week. And also, after I'm done spinning the singles and applying it, I want to start spinning this bump of fiber. And this fiber is High Prairie Fibers in the cranberry colorway. And this fiber speaks to me that it wants to be bulky. It wants to be bulky 2-ply, and it wants to become fingerless mitts or, I don't know, a monster or something like that. So this is going to become bulky weight yarn or worsted, like heavy worsted. So that's what it looks like. So this is going to be my next bump of fiber that I want to spin up. So, and I love spinning this, and it looks like it has a little bit of sparkle in it too, so like some fire star. So that's my next up for spinning. Well, today's show is going to be pretty quick because we're only at 18 minutes. Also, what's next? I showed you guys this last week. I want to knit up the Fantasia socks by Minty Fresh. And I want to knit this Fiber Charmer Chris sock yarn in the Red Grapes colorway. So I want to knit those socks out of this yarn, so I will be casting this on probably in the new year. So that's what I want to do next. And I've been having like a purple kick lately because everything I want to knit is with purple yarn. It's like everything purple, 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 purple. So, you know. So that's what it looks like, and I really like it. So that's going to become the Fantasia socks, or if I have another idea in my head, that might become something else. Also, again, I want to knit a sweater soon. Also, I want to knit the one of Carrie Pattern's Knit Pearl Girl for memory of her, because I'll be starting to do that on Christmas break because I've been doing a lot of Christmas knitting. So I will be starting that probably on Christmas break when I go out to Arizona to visit my grandmother. So that's what I'm going to knit out of one of her patterns from Carrie, and this is the Falkland fiber from Deb. I got 328 yards of a light fingering to a sport weight. So that's what I knit one of her patterns out of. I might knit the rustic autumn shawl or the crosswords in a coffee house shawl. So that's what I'm going to knit next as well. I'm showing you guys that every week. Also, I want to knit another monster. And I want to knit this monster at hand spun. Now, I have more of this hand spun. This fiber is Corriedale. This is from Highland Handmaids, the Fibrista Files podcast. And I did this a while back ago. This is a three ply Navajo ply. So I do have more of this. I think I got like 300 yards of it, and because more of it's in my basket right here. But anyways, ooh, sorry, my chair is squeaking. You put oil on it. But anyways, this is what it looks like. And I want to knit some monster out of this yarn. And again, I do have more of this. So if you want to give me a suggestion on what type of monster I should do, please do so. Because I love knitting monsters. So that's another what's next. Oh, my mother just came home from the store. Now off to sewing. I do have a couple things for sewing. I do want to sew up a little hippo or a little I cannot think today. A little hippo or a elephant for a family member. Her name's Haley. She is 5 years old. She's my first cousin's girlfriend's daughter. So her name's Haley. She's like 5, and so she's like very like into hippopotamuses and all this type of stuff. So I thought this would be cute for her for Christmas, and I will be seeing her this Christmas break, so I'll be giving this to her. So I don't know which one I'm going to do. I just might make the little one, or the little hippo or the little elephant, but I might sew it in this fabric. I do have leftovers, and it won't take too much fabric, I don't think. So it's like this very nice floral print, and I think it will look good in her room because she has pinks and purples and stuff like that. So I really like this colored fabric, and I think it's a very nice, appropriate, I don't know, print for her. So that's one thing for what's next in sewing. Also, I want to do a project bag for myself. I might make that hippo today and this project bag today. So I want to do a project bag for myself and a box bag. So I want to do this out of the fisherman fabric that I got earlier this year. So this is what it looks like. I really like it, and so I want to sew myself a project bag out of this, and this will be the lining. So that's another what's next. Also, I want to work on the dress soon. I'm going to try to get all the Christmas stuff done today and start sewing on the dress, the fabric which is up there in the red bag. I want to start sewing on the dress tomorrow. So I want to get the fabric cut. First I just want to work on the bodice and start down, so like from the top down. So I'll only be cutting the bodice tomorrow for the fabric, and so yeah, so I want to start doing that tomorrow. Also, I was thinking about this morning. I want to see if I can host a square exchange, and what I mean by that is everyone in the group or whatever who knows how to sew, they can sew a square, and we can have like a swap of squares, and so we can do that like 12 times and have like 12 squares and sew them all together and make a quilt. So I don't know, I was thinking about that this morning. I know a lot of people do Afghan square swap. I know the knit girls, they do that, but you have to knit the squares. So I'm thinking about, instead of knitting the squares, sewing the squares. So if you know how to sew, please contact me or whatever, and tell me your opinion if we should do that or not. Also, I have Midnight stories for this week, and if you don't know who Midnight is, Midnight's my dog, and he's like 7 months old. He just turned 7 months December 6th, and so he's just still a baby. So anyway, so our first story for this week from Midnight is 2 days ago it was raining really hard here, and I wanted to check the mail so I can see. I'm gonna sneeze. I want to see if I got Melissa's package, and so I'm like waiting. So I went up to the mailbox twice with Midnight. I walked him twice, and because where I live, you have to walk up to our mailbox at our clubhouse. I can't speak. And so anyways, it was raining, and it was just sprinkling at first for the first time, but the second time it was like raining, like almost like pouring. And so me and Midnight both got wet, and Midnight enjoyed himself and stuff. So when I used to take care of him at my aunt's shop, we called it, he used to live outside, and so he loved the rain. He used to get all muddy and dirty, but anyways, so he enjoyed it. I didn't get soaked, but I did get wet, and he did get wet, and so he was smelly afterwards when we came home, because was a wet dog, so that's never smelling good. Also, he was also sitting in mud yesterday. Not really mud, but this like wet dirt. And so he was enjoying himself. He was actually sort of eating the dirt. And I'm like, because I was waiting for the mailman again at the park bench. And so he was just eating dirt, eating twigs, eating leaves. So he just loves to eat nature stuff, I guess. But anyways, that was that was the 2 stories for this week. Okay, now off to other stuff section of the show. I do have a book review. This book is Spud and Chloe at the Farm by Susan B. Anderson. Now I know this book came out in 2011, but I did get this for my birthday this year, and so I just want to review it for you guys. And so if you already know what the patterns are, and if you think this is going to be a boring thing for you, you can just go and look away or something like that. But anyways, this is Spud and Chloe at the Farm by Susan B. Anderson. I did get this off of Amazon for $2.75. I know Amazon, they sell it for like $10, but I did get this used. But literally, this book is not used. Everything's perfect in this book. So I really like this book. I thought it was very cute. I wanted it because I love the farm animals. I thought it was just super cute and just a lot of fun to knit. So I really love on how Susan writes. She's one of my very top favorite knitting authors, like designers. I don't know why, but she just is. Like ever since I started knitting, she was one of my very first authors that I got, because I have 2 of her books. Well, I have this book, and I also have Itty Bitty Hats and Itty Bitty Toys, but I don't have Itty Bitty Nursery. But anyways, so off to this book. I love how she puts, like, I love the photography in here, but I just thought, like, all the patterns in here, like, oops, like Chloe, I thought that she was, like, super cute. I just love just all the designs in this book, and I love how Susan, she puts so much detail into every single piece of everything, and plus she writes so good. Like, her designs are just, like, fabulous. And also, like, one project in here that I really want to do in the new year is Spud. Oops, I'm showing the wrong way, but my camera's like backwards, like I have to go over here. So this is Spud. He's super cute. I just think he's adorable. I know Leslie of the Knit Girls, she's knitting him right now, and she says it's kind of a pain because you have to do all these twisties and the yarn and stuff, but I think it's like super cute. Like when you're done with it, I think all the work is worth it. So that's one project that I want to do. And also I think it's super cute that she also includes like little cartoon things in the book, like with Spud and Chloe. So I think that's like super cute. I think this, all the detail and stuff in here is just like wow. And also she again, those were like the 2 main characters. Like there is a story in the book, like Spud and Chloe are the 2 main characters, but then you go off to the farm, and she has a little section in here called Meet the Farm Friends. So I thought that was super cute. So it has like sheep, it has pigs, a farm dog, all this cute stuff, and I think the farm dog is super cute. I think I would totally knit this. Where is this? I cannot hold this, but I really think the farm dog's super cute. I'll definitely knit this one as well. So yeah, so I think this is like super cute. So I think I'll call it Midnight just because of my dog. But again, super well. I think everything in this pattern, everything in this book is super well made. And there's nothing bad about this book. One thing that I don't really like in this book is the farm. The farm looks very intimidating. There's something wrong with the farm at all. As you can see, that's the farm right there. It's just, there's nothing really intimidating. It's just, not intimidating, there's nothing bad about the pattern. It's just, it looks kind of confusing. Like, it looks like you have to knit over a chopstick or whatever, so that's one thing that I probably wouldn't knit, but any other animal in here, I would definitely knit, so. And I just think it's amazing on how Susan designs. And also, when you get to the end of the book, she has her acknowledgments and stuff. And also, she has the story of Spud and Chloe. So it's just like super cute. It's like, I'll just read you a little bit of it. It says, I'll tell Spud about going to a little lamb's farm today. Maybe I could get him to come with me. And so like, little Chloe wakes up and thinks about if Spud will go with her, and then after that it says, I hope, and then she goes walks to Spud and she says, well, here it goes. Good morning, Spud. I'm not much of a morning person, sheep, or something like that. So it's like super cute. I really love this story. I think if you have like a kid or something, like a little girl or a little boy, you can always read them the story in the book. You can show them the little farm animals. So it's a great book for a knitter. It's a great book for a kid. Like, not really for a kid because they don't know how to knit, but if your child does know how to knit and they really like farm animals and stuff, this is a great book for them. And so I think it's super cute, and go and get this book if you haven't already. Again, that's Spud and Chloe at the Farm by Susan B. Anderson, and this is what Susan B. Anderson looks like. And she also has a blog as well, which I follow every day. I read her stuff all the time. And her blog is susanbanderson.blogspot.com, so go and check her out. Also, I just want to tell you guys, I am going on Christmas break on December 24th through January 4th. I know that's kind of ridiculous. Like, I'm going on break right on Christmas Eve. But that's what my school is doing, so I am going on break December 24th through the January 4th. So Kaylee, she does want to do a podcast with me, like, you know, a podcast together. So I will contact you about that when I can record with you, because I will be going on like a little mini vacation with my grandmother to Arizona around that time. So I will be contacting you about that soon. Also, I was thinking also today about doing a card exchange, like Christmas card exchange. I know it's kind of late because Christmas is almost here, but I am still thinking about doing like a postcard exchange, like, I don't know, just you sending me a postcard where you're from and I send you a postcard where I'm from and stuff like that. So I was just thinking about that today because I really want to do some card exchange with you guys. And also, I will be putting up another tutorial soon. The tutorial about the jeans did not work again. I don't know why. The jean shorts, I don't know. It won't upload. It won't do anything. It just, I don't mean upload. It just won't like give me my file. So I don't know about that. I'm probably still working on that soon. So anyways, and that's it. So that's it for the show this week. It is a little bit shorter than usual, because thank goodness actually, because I want this to be a quick upload. So anyways, that's it for the show this week. You can find me on Ravelry as Knit and Spin for Fun. You can join the group as Knit and Spin for Fun. You can please invite people so we can have the 100 member prize giveaway. You can go and join the Facebook group. You can go and email me if you have any questions or concerns at Knit and Spin for Fun podcast at AOL.com. And what else? I think that's it. So I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you guys next week. And again, yeah, just see you guys next week for another show. So I hope you take care, and bye-bye.